This is one of the best vacations that we've ever been on, don't you think?
I agree.
We go to Destin, Florida, and this is before we was trying to do faceless YouTube. So I do have some pictures where we show our faces, but the beautiful beaches,
White sandy beaches.
just a great place to go. And we've got a special place that we go that's a bucket list item on here. And it's awesome. This is our drive before, watching the sunrise.
And it's snowing.
It's snowing.
This was February 2024 when we went on this trip.
And we go on this road every time we go to Florida, and we always see
Some
animals,
sort of wildlife that...
coyotes, hawks.
Buc-ee's.
Everybody loves Buc-ee's.
This was the NASA in Alabama that we stopped at. Can't even think of what it's called now.
Well, I think I got it on there somewhere what it's called, right? Surely. It was really neat stopping here and to see how massively huge those rockets are is just amazing.
It was really cool.
Mm-hmm. And now we're in Destin.
The world's luckiest.
Fishing.
Is that what it said? Fishing.
Yep. There's the Jeep.
This is our resort.
It's just
Beautiful
yes,
resort.
it was awesome. Now it was kind of,
Empty
Yeah,
because of the off season.
but
These rooms you could walk right into the water.
yeah, that would be neat to stay there. Now that's actually our picture of our room. It was pretty nice. Now here we're going over to Destin. This pub had a brunch with $10.
Unlimited mimosas.
Yes. And it was such a neat live music. They got this
Very
money
cool vibes in this restaurant.
hanging everywhere in here. Look at all this money. It's just crazy.
Excellent food. If you're going to Destin, this has got to be one of your stops.
Look at all the money. Just insane. And they weren't all dollar bills either.
Mm-mm.
I wish I would have got the omelet.
It looks good. I'd like to have that now.
Now, Crab Island
Yes.
is, in the summertime, it is packed here. This is you can stand up in the water there. It's probably like 2 foot deep or something. Really neat places that we didn't even get to go because of the time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked not being around all the people. I'm not a people person.
You don't want to admit that. Everything, the sand is white. It's so beautiful. The Gulf Coast beaches are so much prettier than the East Coast beaches.
Yeah, somebody's flying a kite. Just
Perfect weather. It wasn't real hot. It wasn't real cold. Just enough to go out
Yeah.
and just walk around.
I
And,
highly recommend coming this time of the year.
yeah.
The off season. You're not going to get to do everything, but we still got to go out on the beach and everything.
Yeah, you got your choice of where you want to sit on the beach. Here's some dead jellyfish that we kept finding.
And we had a little bar next to the beach. They actually had three bars on the property, or four,
Beautiful
maybe
sunset.
4 bars. Beautiful sunset.
And you can see it's not busy. I mean,
Yeah, that may be as busy as
Yeah.
we've seen it. Like, what's that guy doing? He's doing
he looks
poses.
like he's trying to walk like a crab. I don't know. It's very odd. Anytime you walk down the street, people are filming TikToks and things, and you're like, what is happening right now?
What are you doing?
I guarantee you it was for social media.
And this is sunrise. Oh, just awesome. As you can see, did we see not a one person.
We're always up early, though. At least I am. You probably sleep in later if I let you.
Nobody. Not a single person. Can you believe that?
And that's probably, what do you think, 7 a.m. Central there?
Yeah. Breakfast, they also had a buffet, and it was really good. Now, we are driving on 25A, I believe, and you feel like you're in Beverly Hills. Like, this place.
Absolutely stunning down there. The maintenance they do on the lawns, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, and they have like, you go to different communities.
There's different beaches all along there, different communities.
And there's private beaches that you can't even go to that's super nice.
Lots of Jeeps.
Bunches of Jeeps. More Jeeps. And we actually just got this Jeep. And
Just a few months prior to this video. You can see even like the brick road right there.
And these palm trees just everywhere.
I like how there's like a medium of...
They was doing a ton of construction.
So much work.
This road was actually closed.
Yeah, part of it you had to
We couldn't go
detour.
where we wanted to go. We had to go around to make it to where we wanted to go. Yeah, I keep talking about construction.
He can't get away from it. It's
No, I
just
can't.
everywhere.
And I'm sure they make them do that.
Off season.
Yeah.
Obviously. You don't
I mean,
want to do it when
some of it you can't help it. You just got to
Yeah.
do it. So it's just what it is. But there's a Bronco.
I was going to say, is that the G-Wagon?
Oh,
We already missed past
There's
that.
a Jeep.
Babe, this is Seaside.
is it?
Yes.
Well, how come it says 13?
So Seaside,
We ain't going to Seaside.
that is the home
Oh, where are
of
we going?
We're going to
where they
Truman.
filmed The Truman Show.
Huh?
Like,
Alice Beach.
I really love that
Alice.
movie.
Oh,
Alice Beach. Alice Beach.
That's
I almost hit so many people.
that was for Seaside.
They just, I
weren't
know
even
they have the
looking.
right of way, but you have to stop and look.
They weren't even looking.
They just dart right out there.
That's one of those things, though. I'm glad I was
This is
taping.
already packed.
Because
And
if something would have happened.
If I would have hit them,
Yeah,
it would have been on there that, hey,
yeah.
they didn't even look.
Did you see that golf cart that looked like a limousine for golf carts? It's like 3 rows
Oh,
of
really?
seats.
Wow. Now look at this. This is just,
They need to come do our landscape.
this is one of the coolest things that we've seen. Look at this. Just amazing.
This is just entering another community. This is what they have
yeah.
at the beginning there.
Wow.
And the palm trees, my goodness.
And you got the construction guy ruining the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, if I was going to move, I think, to Florida, this would be one of my locations I would go check out. Obviously not in this area,
Well, if we could afford it.
but right, that's another
If we
story.
won the lottery, we would get a house down here. Absolutely.
Because it's not real hot in the summer like South Florida gets, but it's warm enough in the winter that you're not, freezing.
And actually from here down to like Miami, it's like the same amount of time that it took us to get here. I mean, it's amazing how big Florida is. Look at, I mean, just,
So from here to Miami,
yeah.
it was the same amount of time that it would take us to get from here to there, to Destin. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. It's not exactly, but it's close.
Yeah. We ever go to Miami, we are getting on a plane. We're not driving.
Now this was not a bad drive either
No,
for
it
us.
wasn't bad.
It was. We wouldn't even have had to stop. But we are going to a restaurant that's got, you know, trained chefs in there, and we go for lunch, and we just get like sandwiches, and she gets like.
I
a
think
salad.
I got a salad.
Yeah.
And you know, we're early to everything because that's just us. And so it's not even open yet. We had to park and wait a good little bit
Yes.
for them to even open.
You have to get used to getting up later down here.
Everything
can
is so
see,
much slower.
When we woke up,
We were ready to go.
and nobody's out.
No.
It was just us.
I think we got used to going to like Disney maybe and having to get up at 6 a.m. to get.
They're not really good.
Well, I usually get up really early for work anyway, so.
Like, we're ready to go.
But we was getting up, it was like 7 o'clock. Like, it wasn't like we was getting up at 5. It
Yeah.
was,
That's handicap.
yeah.
George's.
Mm-hmm. And look, I got a
Like a
ham and cheese
Frisco or
or something.
something.
Yeah.
And here comes the wonky camera.
I don't know what's wrong with the camera. It
I
was
think
my
it's-
iPhone.
I think it's the shadow
It
and
might
it's
be.
trying to focus in on the shadows or something. It's weird.
It does it a lot. So,
You need your walking shoes when you're going to these places because there's a lot of.
shops.
We did a lot of walking.
Mm-hmm. We did a ton of walking through here. You could go to one of these places and walk all day. Like it's just beautiful too, with all the trees and the houses. And I'm so glad that I got the Jeep. It's just so much easier to park and drive around. And this is actually the hybrid electric Jeep, and it has so much power too. It's not like the older Jeeps that didn't have any power.
Yeah, it was nice. You could park wherever you wanted and not have to worry about a big truck.
You just said, "Are you glad you got the Jeep?" And this is, what do we say, Alley's Beach?
Rosemary's Beach.
Rosemary
Beach.
Beach. Oh, this is
This was
like
so
being
cool.
in Europe or somewhere. It's amazing. There's the wonky camera.
It was really warm there. It was so nice.
I like to see it when the grass is all grown in. They ought to just put AstroTurf.
Yeah.
Selfie.
So this is Truman's house. Can anybody stay there? Can you rent it out? Or is it...
I don't know. If they don't, they should be doing that. Like, they'd be making a ton
It would
of
be
money.
neat to be able to walk in there and see.
Oh, that would be a neat to see an actual tour of it.
Maybe they have it set up like he had it set up.
Everywhere. Look at the trucks. Construction trucks.
I'm complaining about the construction again. Amanda loves it when I talk about the construction. Right, babe?
Yeah, it's... Is this the part of the movie where he's going in circles, or was that a different
Yeah,
area?
where he's like trying
like
to get
kinda going
wet.
crazy.
Well, no, it's not that area.
Okay.
But that's like the main circle there that they would be around.
Such neat little shops.
Yeah, it was a nice place. And this is sunrise the next day.
The next day. You can tell we must have just started YouTube because we just didn't really film
Yeah,
all that well.
this was maybe our first video.
Yeah.
And we're just going to release it now. Look at the
There's actually little
beaches.
putt-putt areas down here.
Yeah, and I didn't even bring clubs or anything to do that. I mean, there's so much golfing to do around here. It's crazy. Now this is my nature shot. Look at this. This is with a phone.
An iPhone at the time.
Now this is with my iPhone. If you've not seen, we made a video, iPhone versus Samsung with the camera, and I do a moonshot, and it's crazy, the difference.
I will say the water was really choppy. I felt like the whole time we were down
Yeah.
there.
This is our first deck that
This is
we've
the
ever
only
got.
deck we've
ever got.
I think.
Yeah.
Now, we're at this wharf.
Baytowne Wharf.
Yes, and we seen dolphins.
Yeah. Like nothing was open. The restaurants were closed. We were just like, let's just walk
We
out
were
on
so
this.
early.
We'll just walk out here.
This is a place that you go at night.
yeah. This
And
is
we
nightlife.
went before they was even open. There was like one.
They were working. There was construction. They were
Yeah.
fixing restaurants and.
They had a ton of stuff to do
Oh
here.
yeah.
I wanted to go back at night, but we didn't have enough time to go back. But this place is so cool. And this is in a community. You have to go through a security gate.
They have their own
Security.
shopping center, their own town
community.
inside a community.
Inside a golf course community. Just, oh, it's so, this is where I would want to live. Mm-hmm. It was just amazing. Now, this is a shopping center, and
We can't remember which one.
if somebody knows the name of this shopping center,
It was so long
put it
ago.
in the comments below. But it was really neat. Is this the one that had the little playground in the middle?
Yes.
That had AstroTurf?
Yes, I remember
And
that
it was
now.
just, oh man. Golf course. So we ended up going in here, and they wouldn't serve us.
They made us sit down,
Yeah, and wait.
and nobody ever came to get our orders, so we
we
got up and left.
Now, if you can hear this, where the Blue Angels practice is close to this
There's an
area.
Air Force base.
And we actually, that year, we got to see the Blue Angels, and we highly recommend seeing the Blue Angels. Now, this is inside the Bass Pro Shop. And Amanda gets so worried about this fish.
This ugly, it gives me the heebie-jeebies even looking at this fish. But it's like stuck in this
She's
pipe.
worried about this fish.
And then this, is that a puffer fish?
Yeah, that's what I was.
He's like, hey, come back here. I'm hungry. I can't get out of the pipe.
Give me a tug.
It's weird. Oh, those things are creepy.
So City Food Hall, maybe it's City
I don't remember.
City Mall.
This was the coolest thing. We've never seen one of these anywhere. A little thing for your dog to get a drink. A little doggy water fountain.
This is all the shopping thing. What do we call that place? I can't remember what that place is called.
I don't know. This is where we get on for the Dolphin cruise. I don't remember what that place is called. But there was all kinds of stuff to do there as well.
Harbor Walk.
Really nice restaurants that have been there for years that are like
I got it right.
staples of like well known to this area. I believe one of these burned
Yeah,
after this.
after we went. So they're playing music. I mean, they had music cranking the whole time.
They're giving out crackers so we can feed the birds. And let me just say, if you ever go on a dolphin cruise, wear the appropriate clothing.
Yeah,
Don't wear a dress that the
Yeah.
wind's going to catch.
we've seen
and
too much.
Show your.
I've seen too much. I'm too much.
Just leave it at that.
Now, this is cool. One of these birds has one leg, and it gets Amanda's last cracker.
It was kind of scary because you're like thinking they're going to hit you.
Or poop on you.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried
That was
about.
what he was worried about.
I don't see how everybody wasn't covered.
I don't either. Feed me and then I'll poop on you.
There's one leg. You see it? It just went off. Oh, it was so fun doing this cruise.
There he is.
There. Yep. Got it.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything here at AJ's. Got seafood, sushi, burgers. I got daily lunch specials.
That's who we went through.
I would like to go back and eat there.
We did eat there.
I mean, go back again.
Oh, okay.
I want to be there right now.
Yeah, we all are here trying to see some dolphins today. One more thing, look, these dolphins, y'all, they love attention. They're just like you and me, right? Look, anytime they pop up, make some noise, guys. Clap, whistle, hoop, holler, smile at them, wave at them, show them some love. The more noise y'all make for them,
I don't even know, like, if they have. Where's their ears?
I don't know.
We like scream and all you see is the tail.
Yeah. Closer than SeaWorld. You hear?
Yeah.
But these are actually jet boats, so you don't have to worry about the propellers hitting the dolphins. So that's something really cool about these boats. And we didn't know if it was mandatory or whatever.
Maybe a law down there.
Yeah.
I would imagine it may be
Yeah.
a law.
But these dolphins, they love attention. I just can't. They're like our pets. They want attention. It's just so cool seeing dolphins out, you know, not in a tank.
Yeah. Next, we need to go somewhere where we can do whale watching.
Oh yes, whale watching. Tune in next time. Yeah, well, I can't wait to do that. I can't remember how many there
I tried to
was.
hold it in. I couldn't.
I can't remember how many there was. Like 4.
Yeah, it wasn't many.
And we seen some. They actually took us out on the water, and I don't know. We
Quite a ways
like
away.
30 knots or something. We wasn't going too fast. There's my food. Fish tacos.
Yeah,
That's what Amanda
got
always
fish
gets.
tacos. That's my
Fish
favorite.
tacos. You see it?
Yeah, that ugly thing.
The ugly bird.
It's just like a statue standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his like little black hairs on his back of his head.
Back at the island. So let's see. Sunset?
It's like it's getting brighter. Yeah.
Sunset. And what was so cool is you could see the sunrise
Yeah.
and the sunset.
We don't normally get that.
Yeah, you
with
either
our
get one or
hotel.
the other.
Yeah, you don't get both.
And we're actually staying in Fort Walton, which is right beside Destin.
Pretty sure even after this, a few months after, there was a huge shark
Yes. Well, like the next week.
that came up really.
No, it was where we was at.
Or was it? Did it come up dead
Yeah,
or something? It washed
Yeah.
up, or I can't remember.
yeah, it may have been dead.
We don't swim in the
is.
ocean. I mean, we may walk where the water just kind of comes up a little bit, but we're not getting in the water. We just like to relax on the
Yeah, I'm
beach.
too old to be getting in the water. Okay, here's our relaxation period. Right here.
I just need this on a continuous loop of a video I can set
No
at my
kidding.
desk.
Is this not so relaxing to watch this and to hear this? Maybe we should make a video of just this.
People do that.
And so if you guys want to watch it again, I'll put a video of this out there so you guys can just watch this and loop it. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at that. I don't see one person on the beach.
Maybe way back there.
I can't tell if that's a person or a bird or
I don't know.
or a
think
speck
it's
on
a-
my
I
screen.
think it's a person.
Is that a speck?
No, it's a person. Oh! You shouldn't have touched it. Next time we'll go to Gulf Shores. Check it out, because
Yeah,
we've
we
never
would
been there.
love to check out the Gulf Shores. And here we are again, and this is sunrise. And it's later in the day, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the beach. One person this time. Now we go to this Air Force Museum, and it's pretty neat.
We couldn't walk through the inside. They were doing some sort of ceremony, but there's all kinds of old fighter jets from all the different wars, all kinds of stuff out there.
Yeah, and most of this stuff was outside. Top Gun. There's C-130.
Yeah.
That means a lot to us.
Well, is that the plane they used to drop the, not that specific plane, but isn't that the type they used to drop the A-bomb?
No,
I was thinking it was.
I think it was a bomber. That's not a bomber. And there's a C-130 going over us. So, I actually play COD a lot, and this
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, and this is in it. She
Yeah,
used-
that's what you jump out of at the
yeah,
beginning
she
of the
used to play it,
game.
but she don't play
People
it.
don't know what COD is unless they're gamers, sweetheart.
Some people do. Now you know.
Now you know.
It's not just a fish.
Now I want fish tacos.
Well, make some. Or go buy some.
I need the slaw for it.
Look at the ring around the sun.
We walked out to this pier on our last day. Oh my goodness. It was such a long walk out there. It's kind of scary when you get out there how far out you are.
And you had to pay.
It wasn't much.
Yeah.
It was just a few dollars, I feel like.
Yeah.
There was people out there fishing.
And I thought there people surfing.
There was.
I don't.
Yeah.
I have
Back
no
in
idea.
here.
I have no idea where the videos went.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or was that a different day?
I think it was that day. Like they had on wetsuits and everything. They were
There we are. There's
serious
the surfboards
business.
right there. Yeah.
And you could see our hotel in the back.
So I went and had, this was beside our hotel, like we walked to this place, and it was okay. It wasn't fabulous. And was that sunrise?
Mm-hmm.
We are out every day on vacation before anybody. And we're leaving. Going across the bridge to leave.
It was early in the morning.
There you go. That is one of our best vacations ever. If I could have went to McGuire's every day to eat, I think we would have. It wasn't that far from our hotel. It was amazing. All the shopping we did. But the main thing when you go to Destin, Florida, is the beaches. And they was...
Wonderful.
Yes. They take very good care of their beaches.
Yeah, there's not like a ton of rocks. You're not stepping on, all kinds of different stuff and hurting your feet. It's just beautiful white sand.
Yes. except for the jellyfish that we
Yeah,
seen, and
right.
that was, I don't even know if it was a half a dozen. I can't remember.
And they were dead, so I don't know at that point if they can still sting you or not.
Yeah, we didn't.
So,
No, we looked.
we
it
didn't
up.
touch 'em. We
didn't-
weren't-
We stayed away.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Huh? The battery died
Right as we were ending.
right as we was ending. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell for notification.
Catch you on the next review.
Bye.
Bye. It didn't end that time.
That's good. Oh my gosh, we almost made it through it.
It was perfect timing. Right as I was getting ready to say it, like I was going,
Man, I wish we would have had. Is there anything else we should have filmed?
it's too late now.
Where else did we eat? We had that ice cream when we didn't have the other ice cream at the thing.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Oh, I had it Whataburger, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
You forced me to take you through the drive-thru at Whataburger.
Yes, I did. Absolutely. And I think we just went
And
to
I
McGuire's
argued.
Brunch.
I was like, I'm not going through this drive-thru.
And I begged her. I was like, please take me. Please. And she did.
I would like a Whataburger right now.
Yeah, you never got to eat one.
Let's go.
Where's one at?
Destin.
Yeah, let's go. We got to go to the Kentucky Derby this week.
Oh.